meeting you in New York, and thanks for giving us a chance to support you here. I'm going to keep that very short as well, because we have quite some high profiles today here speaking, so pretty excited about that. Quick word about Exchange Union and what we do with LIghtning. So we are actually trying to build a decentralized exchange of centralized exchanges, which sounds a little bit weird, but well, there's this thing called liquidity, and we are pretty much convinced that this is the reason why a lot of decentralized exchanges are not that successful yet on LIghtning. And yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And the end game, of course, is that the exchange, the decentralized exchange, not only consists of centralized exchanges, but basically of everyone. So that every individual that operates our node basically can participate in the exchange and trade with everyone else via LIghtning. About the company itself, we are pretty much a crypto startup. We are pretty decentralized. Today we have two of our developers over here. One of them, I meet him for the first time, even though we work together for a couple of months now. That's pretty cool. Some of them probably I will never meet, I don't know. And we're not searching for any funding. We don't plan to do any ICO, or didn't do anyone in the past. That's just as a side note. And our philosophy is pretty much open source. So we are really pushing the open source approach. So of course our project is open source because we believe it will be hopefully some sort of infrastructure in the future. So everyone should have access to it. And we open source everything, like this PowerPoint, for example. You can find basically everything on our GitHub repository. And also we want to take open source the approach a little bit further. So we thought about how can we actually motivate people to contribute to our project, to help us. So we are maintaining issues on our GitHub, and the idea is that basically developers can just pick them up. They even come with a little tag, and it says how much you can earn for it. So we try to financially motivate people to actually take open source issues, develop it, basically talk with us via Gitter while you're developing it, and make sure everything is right. And once it gets merged into master, you get paid for it in cryptocurrency, of course. And that's how we plan to scale a bit the open source community, our developer community. A couple of problems we are working on. We try to do it fully decentralized, which also includes the order book, and that's something, it's a tough problem. So apart from settling trades between the different nodes via LIghtning, we also try to exchange the order book information in a decentralized way, which is tough. We are having a second thing, a new approach to staking and punishing. Because with regards to trading, time matters, so you need a little bit a different way to incentivize people to behave honestly. So the LIghtning built-in staking and punishing, we have to take it a little bit further. And of course, cross-chain compatibility. So LND itself, that LIghtning basically can support multiple chains, basically the Bitcoin-based chains, and also Raiden on Ethereum. And here are a couple of LIghtning technologies we at Exchange Union are pretty excited about. The first one being watchtowers and also Neutrino, so non-full node clients, for making the usage on mobile actually really possible. So at the moment, most of the mobile clients actually cannot receive because of security reasons. So I guess you guys, most of you guys have the eCloud wallet installed. So watchtowers and Neutrino actually would make that possible in a safe way. Dual funded channels, so that channels not only can be funded by one side, but by both. And an advanced autopilot, so this is a huge improvement for UX, or how Lauru calls it, Lugma, no hands. So basically that the user doesn't have to worry about opening, closing channels, channel volumes, so that the autopilot handles all of this automatically. And then also something with regards to UX, separate swaps and splicing, so that I basically never have to close a channel, so I can take money in and out via these technologies. And something pretty cool as well, when I saw it on the LIghtning mailing list, it was a big LIghtning mailing list, I was pretty excited about it, also by Lauru, AMP, atomic multipath payments. So even for exchanges, it's likely that they don't have one big channel open, but rather have a couple of channels open, and want to use the overall volume of these channels combined to send one payment atomically. So with AMP, that's possible that I can actually send one payment over a couple of channels. And of course, atomic swaps. So that's something we're naturally interested in, and yeah, working ourselves on some cross-chain compatibility of LND, and yeah, hopefully we'll succeed with that in the future. All right, if that sounds interesting to you, talk to us, hit us up on Gitter. It's linked on our homepage. Also directly check the issues on our GitHub. And yeah, we're here all over the day, and talk to us. And if you like this t-shirt during the lunch break, you'll have the chance to get one. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before Christian's going to talk about